First things first.
I'm going away, no more will you see the pain on my face that you gave to me, the heart that is broken, the tears that I weep. Don't worry, darling, this fool you won't see. Well, I crawl as a baby, now I walk like a man through the haze of my memories. The
And we are live. Thank you all for joining us this evening. My name is Vince Rule, and you are watching BCN. If this is your first time tuning into a BCN show, thank you for starters. I'm going to need you to, if you're watching on YouTube, we're live on YouTube, we're live on Facebook, and tonight we're actually live on KZUM, our brand new sponsor's Facebook page, and on their website at kzum.com/BCN. So if you have not already, head over there, check them out. It's a copy of the YouTube stream. It's weird times that we're living in, and we feel like it's our responsibility to do everything that we possibly can to continue to bring entertainment to your living rooms, even if you're stuck at home at this time. And so we're going to keep trucking away with doing live stream concerts, but I should note that we are taking extra safety precautions to make sure that not only the band is safe, but the BCN team is also safe. Tonight you're going to see, you see them right here, actually, if you want to see that. We have these little microphone covers, also donated by KZUM. They're going to keep the microphones sanitized. We have the bands spread out as far as we possibly could. Chris Steffen is mixing in the room behind me in an isolated room. Charlie's out in front, a good distance, and Brian's hanging out on a computer at the other side of the bar. He's probably going to be in the chat, so if you want to say hey to Brian, I don't know which chat he'll be in, but he'll be there. What I need you to do right now, whether you're watching on Facebook, whether you're watching on YouTube, anywhere, I need you to start watch parties. I need you to share. We need to get this stream out to as many people as possible. There's a lot of people right now who are pretty depressed. They're stuck at home. They don't know what to do. They don't know the future of what's going to happen. And we want to provide entertainment. We want to provide just a moment in time where people can come and just enjoy some live music and hang out with us, even if it's over the internet. As you see right here on the screen, you can leave a tip tonight. And when you do that, there's going to be a thing that pops up right here where my finger is, and there's also going to be coins that fall down into this little animated jar. We got our first tip of the evening already from Quantum Dude for $50. And he says, despite the darkness, thank you for being beacons of light. BCN and the Storm Cellar. And I should know tonight we are live from the Storm Cellar. All of the tips tonight are going to be split 50-50 with BCN and the Storm Cellar. Jackie Storm, if you don't know, is the owner. And like many small businesses, she's dealing with some serious issues of just flat out keeping the doors open. I think we're at the point now where the doors are probably going to be closed. So if you want to help tonight in keeping the Storm Cellar alive, keeping BCN doing what we're doing, we would greatly appreciate your support. There's multiple ways that you can do that. The first way is tipbcn.com. And right there above, you see that little link scrolling across the top. When you tip at tipbcn.com, your comment or question will pop up on the screen, and we're going to go ahead and read those comments and questions in between each set. You can also become a patron. I'm going to swap over here to this new screen that I just made up. We're doing everything on the fly tonight, guys. This is kind of just 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm doing the best I can. So patreon.com/Basement Creators Network. Everett Gutzmer, Sparkle, Brad Nordell, Isaac, Great Plains James, Cohagen, Logan, Jesse Butterfield, Andy Pappas, Kerry Colts, Jake Reisendorf, and welcome, new patron, Matthew Wegener. Become a patron tonight. I'm going to give you, yeah, right. So another thing that we've done to isolate ourselves from as many people as possible is the stream is not, or the Storm Cellar is not open to the public right now. Oh, never. Okay. Anyway, I was like, am I hearing an echo of myself? The stream or the Storm Cellar is closed to the public during all BCN streams. And so what we're trying to do here is create the most sanitary environment, again, for the bands who are coming on the show to bring you the music and the entertainment at your house while also keeping everybody here safe and comfortable. So, again, what I need you to do right now, I see there's 40 to 50 people tuning in. Let's see how high we can get that number together. I want you to share this stream. If you're watching on Facebook, I want you to start watch parties. If you're watching on YouTube, I want you to hit that subscribe button. I want you to like the video. I want you to share the stream far and wide. Let's see if we can spread the message of good music to as many people as possible. I'm here tonight with Swaul Pope. And guys, I think, actually, hold on one second. Jonathan Leach Music just went ahead and left a tip. I want to make sure that I'm getting every single person. He says, keep making music, everyone. Thank you. I agree, Jonathan. We're doing what we can. Let's see here. I want to make sure there's nothing in the chat. Everyone can hear me. We're good to go. Again, we got about 50 people tuning in. Let's see if we can get that number to 1,000. And you're going to be able to help us do that by sharing this far and wide. So let's make this happen. With that, I want to introduce you tonight to Swaul Pope. Take it away, guys.
Mundane Monday, running late. Some say laughter is a sunny shade. Life is like an elevator. Look at all the friends I haven't made. Make moves, but I wanna take action. Been flowing, but I feel so stagnant. Steer my boat, cause I'm my own captain. Why then do I feel like a shackled up captive? If you are my audience and you be applauding me, take everything I love and break it down. I seem so fraudulent. Do it my way. Cream and strawberry, so good, but it still ain't a commodity. Avoid the highway, but I still see the robbery. Made friends, but I still don't see camaraderie. Began the journey, but I still don't see the odyssey. Tell the truth, still prone to dishonesty. Gave a little of myself, it took a lot of me. Do it on my own, but I feel less autonomy. Am I selfish? Probably. Ask myself this, cause I gotta be hustling and grinding and finding the stars will never line. And I'm writing my story in the book and on the bond. And climbing from the roots to the canopy and dream of the day when I reach my capacity. Oh, life is like an elevator. Look at all the friends I haven't made. Yeah, life is like an elevator. Look at all the friends I haven't made. Wanna say that I finally found my niche, but wait, here comes the itch. Big fish in the stream of consciousness, I do your biz, all the praise, say. Don't piss your life away. If you keep making waves, you might die today. But I refuse to shine my light away or fight till I find a way to make the ocean. I know it won't be what I think. When I get there, will I float or will I sink or will I swim? And when I blink, will this big world shrink? Life is like an elevator. Look at all the friends I haven't made. were catastrophe's informant. You were boiling, I was standing on the rim, and I kissed the wind. But destruction nurtures life, your eruption causes paradise. Destruction nurtures life, your eruption causes paradise. Me and Baby watch the birds, and we don't question what their lives are worth. Every death has equal opposite rebirth. These ashes fertilize the earth. Oh, but destruction nurtures life, your eruption causes paradise. 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 Thanks, guys. We are Swaul Pope and the Company of Noodles. Not my best one. Oh man. So, I usually have we usually have a pretty good exchange with our audience. We still have an audience, of course, of all these awesome people. What? How many people is it now? Nice, 50. That's awesome. Yeah, we're at 50. So hello, all you 50 people virtually. Question for you guys: do you like cowboys? Yes. Yeah, we like cowboys.
Oh, hell yeah.
Well, this one's for you, partners. Come on in. The liquor is fine. The lights are dim. And so are your eyes. It's hardly a sin. Have one or two or five. We're not in short supply. So let's go for a ride. And everybody sing, oh what fun. Get yourself an old revolving gun. Stare at the sun. I've only just begun. Give me another one. At the end of the day, tomorrow's creeping my way. Stay off my track and keep yourself intact. And everybody singing, oh, what fun. Get yourself an old revolving gun. Stare at the sun until the evening comes. We're counting 5, 4, yourself an old revolving gun. Stare at the sun until the evening comes. Count 5, 4, 3, 2. It's done. Oh man! All right, that's it, everybody. Have a good night.
He lies. Was that 3?
Yep.
Hey, all right. Normally, I'm going to switch over to a screen. I don't know if you guys can see this at all, but now we are both on the screen here.
No way.
Normally, I have my my sidekick Brian letting me know, hey, that was 3 songs, because I'm always chatting with people online right now. Hey, James Felici is tuning in. Hey,
up,
thanks,
James?
Brian. He says hello. Somebody said I like Cowboy Bebop. There was some interesting comments about the microphone covers. Brad was going to say something inappropriate, but he did not.
It's probably the same thing I said.
And Connor Smith, who is our usual Shots with Connor segment, and what he's been doing. Yes.
I love you.
He's been hooking us up with shots every single week, and obviously tonight he is not here because nobody is here. So he said, have Joe buy us a shot, and the fact is, Joe isn't here either. So it's a lonely bar because we're closed down for business. With that being said, first off, we need you to share this stream far and wide. We're still sitting around 50 people. I think we can get that up to at least 100, but we're going to need your help doing that. Share on your Facebook page, create watch parties, share the YouTube link, get as many people watching as possible. Let people know what we're doing here at BCN. We're going to continue to do our live stream shows every single Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Until it's literally no longer safe enough for us to do it. With that being said, also, if you want to support the show, you can do so by going to tipbcn.com. We had a few tips come through. When you do that, there's going to be a little thing that scrolls across the screen. There's a little zombie animation that keeps popping up when people are sharing the stream. I love that because people are sharing the stream, but I don't know how to change that. So I got to figure that out. So tipbcn.com. Tonight's tips are going to be split 50-50 between the Storm Cellar and BCN so that we can continue to do what we do and that the Storm Cellar can get a little bit of revenue in during these difficult times for her and for the bar and frankly all small businesses at this point. Guys, normally at this point in time, I ask you a little bit about the band. So why don't you tell me about Swaul Pope?
So, that was a spicy pepper. Jackie, Storm makes a mean Bloody Mary. Anyway, about Swaul Pope. So, we are Swaul Pope and the Amphibians. And we actually, I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret. Not so much a secret, as you probably already figured it out. But we change the moniker to our band's name every time we say it and for every show we schedule. So if you're ever like, what's Swaul Pope and the what? You're never going to get the same thing. You might as well start changing it up as well. Please do, actually. But yeah, so these are my original written songs, and actually Volcano, which we just played, Riley and I wrote that together. And also, like, the other band members, Tony and Andy, we all kind of like fuse forces musically to create the big picture of the song. So I feel like these aren't just my songs anymore, and it's really a special thing, and I'm super grateful to have these guys playing with me.
So there is usually more of you up here.
Yes.
But we are limiting bands to 5 members. That's another precaution that we're taking. There's no more than 10 people in this bar at a time. So is this an incomplete sound to you guys, or is this something to where it's just kind of free flow, members come and go?
Yeah, it's a little free flow. We recently added a new keyboard player and a new synthesizer player. We're gonna keep that a secret till their debut, though.
All right.
Yeah. Keep everyone guessing
on their toes.
Yeah.
If you think you can guess the new keyboard player and synth player, let us know in the chat. Stacy Santhony says, #get Swaul.
Get Swaul. I like that. We should get shirts that say that.
Yeah, get Swaul. Absolutely. So
muscle shirts.
Is there a reason that you change band names every time? Is that hard to communicate with people? Is that hard to brand as a band?
No, it's actually pretty easy because, I mean, I don't know. It just switches up, and it's kind of fun. It's like a little like gimmick that I think it's been snowballing, and like at first people were like, "What's going on here? I don't know. This is different." But now people are like playing along. You know, they're like, "What's the band name this time?" And I'm like,
"This is a mess."
I'm like, "You decide." It's fun.
So how, as a musician, how is this new world that we have found ourselves in affecting you guys?
Well, I've been working a lot more on guitar and being a lot lazier. I've been cooking a lot. That's been a lot of fun. Today I made these bomb pancakes. They're sweet potato pancakes, and I put some oranges in there.
Oh.
I mixed some oranges into the sweet potato. And I also threw in some espresso chocolate chips just to top it all off. I've got a whole tutorial on my Instagram story about how to make these.
So, what's your Instagram tag? Just so that
Swaul
people.
Pope.
Swaul Pope. Head over to Instagram, Swaul Pope. Get yourself some good sweet potato pancake recipes while you're quarantined in your homes.
Of course.
We just received a tip from COVID-19, who
Oh,
says,
no.
"For your efforts trying to avoid me,
Nice.
$10."
Yes,
Thank you.
Thanks, COVID-19.
Thank you, COVID-19, which sounds very strange to say. Madeline Reddle says, "Paul, who is your favorite musician as of recent? What bands/musicians inspired you in your childhood? Love, Madeline."
Hi, Madeline. Love you. First, man, that's a big question. So right now, my favorite band is probably, that's really difficult. There's so many. But who I've really been like into the last like year or two is a band called Louis Del Mar. They're 2 guys from New York, and they do a lot of really interesting stuff with analog sampling, acoustic guitar, keys, and they're just kind of doing it right, as far as I can tell, I guess.
Sweet.
Yeah, so definitely check out Louis Del Mar if you've never heard of them. And
Louis Del Mar?
Yeah, Lewis, not Louis.
Awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, my childhood, let's see. My biggest, my most inspiring band as a child, I'm going to say the Wiggles. Yeah, Fruit Salad just like captivated me when I was 5. And ever since, there's no turning back. So, yeah.
I think there's a Paul Swope in the Wiggles in the near future.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
If that hasn't already happened.
I feel like I wouldn't get a part in the Wiggles. I'd be like one of the trees in the background, like getting pushed over by the other trees who've like had the job longer than I have. Like they'd be the other trees would be hazing me.
All right, Paul, I want to launch back into some more music. Are you doing solo stuff for a second? Your band is over here hanging out on the couch. Birds, all right.
This one's called Birds.
Before I get the screen back to you. Honestly, I just saw him dancing like that, and Jackie did a stream earlier where he was dancing the exact same way, and I was like, how did his stream infest our stream? But it did not. He's just very good at repeating the exact same dance moves over and over.
sim.
I want
That's a
everybody
sim.
out there right now to
is
copy
none of
what
this is
Madeline did. That was the perfect example of a tipped comment. Really contributing to the stream, asking a question that Paul can answer or myself can answer. You're
Or Andy.
or Andy if he's not on the couch hanging out. BCN is all about interactive concerts. The fact that we are hanging out with you right now, we want to hear from you. I'm watching all your chats come through. Stacy's blown up the YouTube chat right now. We really appreciate that.
I love you,
Again,
Stacy.
tipbcn.com. Every time you leave a tip, I'm going to see your comment come through. We're going to read it on the air. Really, really, really appreciate the support right now. This is a huge moment right now to support Storm Cellar and what we're doing so that we can continue to do it and continue to bring you live entertainment while everyone's cooped up in their homes. Weird times we're living in. Share the stream, share it far and wide. Let's get as many people watching as possible. We're going to move on to set number 2 with Swaul Pope.
Good. All right. Hi, everybody. This song is called Birds Part 1. I wrote this song in a time of social isolation, actually, long before all this was going on. So I don't know if this helps you in this weirdness. Yeah, I hope the best. This is Birds. I started reading to get my mind off present things. The wise man dives into the moment. This current moment is lightweight, as heavy, as unpredictable as it's ready. But if this moment is completely true, it becomes false within seconds. The realness rises and regresses. Less is more. What's the breath for? I think maybe I'm the wind for smaller ecosystems, free of institutions. Sometimes I imagine I'm on an island, or that I am the island. If I was, I think I'd grow with every movement, quiet, violently, independently defiant. Birds. Parasitic biohazards, words. Sacred stirs from the inward. Nothing really strikes me as absurd. Things don't remain as they were. Places stay the same for longer. Oh, the theory of relativity is relatively flawed. Nothing against Einstein. And everything for God. Do you hear me? When I raise my voice and speak loudly, I'm crowding the molecules inside your ears. Yet I fear you are not listening, or worse, you take this seriously, or worse, better yet, not serious enough. You
It's the line we all love, but we never discuss. We can't ride and don't define because it changes and rotates. I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay, and I'll scream until I'm no longer okay. Change my ways, change my ways, change my ways, change my ways, change my ways. And after all the chaos I observe in my own brain, I know that thoughts don't occupy space, and they multiply in strands, and some hold hands. As hard it is to verbalize, the artist is a real nervous guy. His calmness and his passion are responsive in reaction to the things he doesn't know how to say. Maybe they'll come out of his mouth someday. Thanks, guys.
We got the band coming back up on the stage. If you're tuning in, remember, tipbcn.com, support the show, support the Storm Cellar, and also share, 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 share. Let's get as many people watching as possible. Thank you.
Hit me with the uppercut, a wise attack. Used to be the runner-up or dead last. You make me feel like number one, leading the pack. Baby, you know I'd get lost on a racetrack. Baby, you know I'd get lost on the racetrack. You help me to find my way back. Baby, you know I'd get lost on the racetrack. You help me to find my way back. Look at the planets as they move, but you are the planet and they're you. Yeah, they are. So fuck trying to plan it. What's the use? What is the use anyway? Survey the planet till you match its natural blue. Baby, you know I get lost on the racetrack. You help me to find my way down. Baby, you know I get lost on the racetrack. lost on the racetrack. You helped me to find my way back. Baby, you know I get lost on the racetrack. You helped me to find my way back. 'Cause I love you, and that's that. 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 I love you, and that's that.
Forgot my scales at home.
Do you ever feel like you've been running in circles and it's 2:05 in the blue light of the late night infomercials? Do you ever feel like you've assigned yourself a purpose through the fear of feeling worthless? All these nerve relaxers ever did was only make me more nervous. I've been stuck in the same song and the chorus is a circuit, and I wanna get out but I can't recall what the first word to the verse is. So ooh, help me out. You kinda make me melt. Yeah, ooh, help me out. You kinda make me. I used to be so eager-minded, but I finally learned my lesson. What was the lesson anyway? Nowadays I only jump in waters with enamoring reflections. And ain't they pleasant? There's no gift like presents, you know. So ooh, help me out. You kinda make me melt. Yeah, ooh, help me out. Kinda make me melt. Yeah. You kinda make me melt. Yep.
Oh, there I am. Unmuted. All right, guys. Exciting news. We're still having around 40 to 50 people watching, but that's
Solid
pretty
number.
good on the internet because people, especially on Facebook, they're coming and going. We live in scroll
Solid
culture,
number.
so it's very hard to keep people, on one post for an extended period of time. So if you're
our
watching
best.
right now, thank you for joining us. We had some more tips come through. Tipbcn.com if you want to support BCN and the Storm Cellar. Swaul Pope has been so gracious to donate their portion of the tips tonight to us and the Storm Cellar. So thank you guys again. We appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Dazed and Amused has donated $10 and says, "You guys sound fantastic. I know a few of you are in other groups here in town. Where else can we follow you and your bandmates' other musical endeavors?"
All right. So, Swaul Pope has music on Spotify. We actually just released
Hey.
a very new song, and we've got a few. If you just type in Swaul Pope on most music streaming internet platforms, actually on all music streaming internet platforms, you will find us.
Sweet.
And we have a new song about golfing called Golf Course Out. We'll be playing that in a minute. Oh yeah, and it's a bop. I'll tell you. As far as these other guys, Andy is in the Wildwoods, and he rocks in the Wildwoods, and he has a song that he wrote out on Spotify with them. I'll let you.
Yeah. It's called Stuck in Slow Motion on the album Across the Midwest Sky. If you haven't listened to it, check it out. My band did one of these Basement Creator Network sessions a couple weeks ago, so that's on YouTube. Check it out. It's under Bandy Vaglis Band, and we're working on some tunes to record to release soon. And Mr. Riley here has a group as well.
Yeah, you have a great radio voice. I thought I'd say real quick.
Thank you.
But Wick Oriah is my music name, and all that stuff's under there. I don't have any music out yet. I'm planning on doing a BCN, getting some stuff out, and also working with some local musicians. But yeah, that's Wick Oriah, WICKORYA is my Instagram and Facebook. So you can find some stuff there. Also some YouTube stuff. There's some videos of me on some rooftops playing some music.
Nice.
Yeah, that's probably the most popular one out there right now.
We're definitely going to have you on the show soon, Riley.
Yeah, I look forward to it. Yeah.
We're getting that scheduled.
And Mr. Tony Connor back there plays guitar and sings in a
Tone
band
Dog.
called Thrust Watson. And they
Nice.
kick lots of butt. Yeah, so we all keep busy.
And I should note that the Wildwoods came on way back in the day when we were
Yes.
still in Studio PH. So Stuck in Slow Motion from the Wildwoods is actually on youtube.com/Basement Creators Network. If you have not already, head over there, subscribe, and check out that session. It's one of my favorite sessions we've ever done. I constantly go back and listen to all of them, but I just happen to land on that one a few more often than some. But I love all the musicians who've come on the show, of course. We also had another tip come through from... say that again, Riley?
I was talking about the set. Sorry about that.
That's all right. No, you're good. You're good. I didn't want to make sure I missed anything from you. Sophia Mignon, and that may be a total butcher of how to pronounce that last name, and most likely is Mignon.
Mignon.
Oh, you see, I miss my co-host, but he can't sit 6 feet away from me, so he's sitting on the other side of the bar. Brian Days. She says, excellent songwriting, excellent band. Thanks for keeping the music alive.
Thank you, Sophia.
And then we got All Knowing
Love
Big
you.
Ill, who has also donated $20, saying, sounds amazing.
Thank you. I'll know.
And that's it. We greatly appreciate all of you tuning in right now. If you have not already, share this stream, subscribe on YouTube. TJ Rowe is over here on the YouTube comments. And TJ, please, if you're listening right now, and I know you are, type in that question that you hadn't wanted me to ask before. He says, if you get super buff, will you call yourself Swaul Pope?
No, it has to be all ironic. I'll be called like Little Pope if I get really buff. Lil Pope.
No, the move is to go Swaul Pope and the Swaul Popes.
Oh.
And then we all wear like muscle gear and wear
You
Pope
guys all
outfits.
get buff. Yeah.
What do you mean get buff? What are you talking about, Paul?
Get buff.
You guys are really strong. Andy, you're strong. You're the strongest guy I know.
I'm a big man.
Oh, my goodness.
On that note.
So, another thing that I wanted to let people know about And oh yeah, TJ also asked why the costume changes between shows.
Just got to keep it moving, you
Keep it
know?
fresh.
It's like, keep it fresh, yeah.
that's
Why?
life
My
culture.
question to him is why not?
All right.
Have him answer that for me.
Not often do we have the band asking the audience questions. So now's your time to respond, TJ. TJ had mentioning that he's going through a little bit of a tough time right now, and a lot of us are, so he was not able to leave a tip. And I want to let everybody know that that is totally fine. You can still help us grow the platform in a bunch of different ways. We really appreciate you chatting on YouTube. We do appreciate everyone who's leaving the tips and supporting the show and supporting the Storm Cellar right now. This is a difficult time for everybody, and we're doing what we can to keep a little bit of normalcy out there by bringing you live stream concerts. We're going to keep doing this every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. One thing that I wanted to mention also, and I just shared this on the Coffee Roasters page, is BCN now has their own coffee blend called BCN Blend. And if you head over to coffeeroasterlnk.com/coffee/BCN, and if you live in Lincoln, Nebraska, you can get that coffee delivered to your doorstep for only $1.
What?
On top of the cost of the coffee, of course.
Oh.
You're like, what
I'm out.
coffee
No.
for $1?
That sounds awesome.
Yeah,
I
Coffee
need some
Roaster
good- I
right
need some
now
coffee.
is we're doing $1 local deliveries at coffeeroasterlnk.com, and if you want to support BCN and the Coffee Roaster at the exact same time, pick yourself up some of that BCN blend. I will let you know that it is a beautiful combination of a Brazilian and a Sumatran coffee that's going to give you nice, rich, full-bodied, nutty notes. That's going to be bold. It's going to pack a punch. It's creative. It's very, very delicious. coffeeroasterlnk.com/coffee/BCN.
I like my coffee like I like my women. Creative.
Creative. Yeah,
I love you,
coffee.
Chloe.
Thank you all for tuning in. This is a lot of fun. I'm having a great time. We're going to move on to set number 3. Share the stream. Tipbcn.com. Do what you can to support your local musicians. There's a lot of people out there doing live stream shows. Tune in when you can. Give them likes. Give them some love. That's exactly what we're all needing right now. We really appreciate you supporting the creative economy at this time. We're going to move into set number 3 with Swaul Pope.
Drove down the coastline, said he liked the breeze, got all that he wanted from the old northeast. On every single party you've been losing all your keys. Curse yourself in public for your friends to see. On every volume level you've been dancing with the devil, so you run into a quiet room to hide. In your speculation, in the solace that you're laying, you will realize that it's not too late to try. Honey, I feel your blood on my teeth, for real. Becoming the beast, still under your leash. But you know I could never change a thing. Another hot meal. I love what I eat. Killing time was always fine, but you know time ain't killing me. Well, she was eating in the diner on my 225 with the knife in her hand and the sun in her eyes. I was sitting in the shadows waiting for the light when the surplus of my youth became my wine and dine, my morning concubine. I wanna sink my lovely jaws into your bloody mind till we're the same kind. Honey, I feel your blood on my teeth, for real, becoming the beast, still under your leash. You know I can never she ever wanted was a hand to hold. But he was all too busy out cracking skulls. The pharaoh who's blinded by the princess knows. Narrow mind before the rock and roll. Too big for her bridges, she was ripping out the stitches, and she fueled them like petroleum. Was only just controlling him, old enough to see it, but too young to understand. Tied at her disposal like a stretched out rubber band, and it goes around and cuts you down. Honey, I feel your blood on my teeth, for real, becoming the beast. Still under your leash, but you know I can never change a thing. Another hot meal. I love what I eat. The time's always fine, but you know time ain't killing me. Another outlived lover in my shaking hand. To remind me of my mother like a hologram. Tonight we will know, am I the damner of the damned? And will you finally come to see me as the monster that I am? I feel your blood on my teeth, for real, becoming a beast. Still under your leash, but you know I can never change a thing. Another hot meal. I love what I eat. Killing time was always fine, but you know time ain't killing me. Honey, 10,000 years, 100 wedding gowns. I forgot I wasn't breathing till I tried to drown. Thanks, fellas. You're sweet. Four. We walked over the golf course late at night. My heart rate was fast until the words left your mouth. You said slow it down with your eyes. I gave you my time and my jacket. Hoping that you wouldn't give it back. I couldn't have known to pray for this to happen. You get that when you stop wanting to have. And I know you're no Angie and I'm no Wesley. And this ain't no Priscilla or Elvis Presley. No, this is the Storm Cellar. This is BCN actually. Cause when I offer you a hand, it might be sweaty. And we sang slow. Oh, 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 it down. And we sang slow. Oh, 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 it down. lately I've been picking up the signs. Now you provoke the goodness in my life. 'Cause I've been trying hard to find a line to distinguish insecurity from pride. They're the same thing. And it can be so easy to fall in. To a mentality of your back turned to the wind. I told her this and she just looked right at me in the eyes. Said your efforts make you everything you see. Your efforts make you that much more to me. And we sang slow. And we sang slow. Soon we will be jumping across the sea. Big old house is rolling in the green. Soon we will be jumping across the sea. And big old house is rolling in the green. And it's okay if this may take some time. Because a narcissist would have you on their mind. And we sang slow down. And we sang slow down. And we sang slow down. That song is out now on Spotify, and Apple Music, and iTunes, and all the other places. All right. This next one we actually also recently released in our NPR Tiny Desk video entry. So, and I am dressed as a caveman, and these guys are dressed as jungle explorers, and we did it in a greenhouse that's literally right there across the street from Storm Cellar. So, yeah. Shout out to Oak Creek. All right. He said he came from the jungle. That's why I mumble when I speak. You see, I was raised by chimpanzees. But it's not as bad as you would think. No one taught me how to write or read.
They taught me how to pick at my teeth. They taught me that life is really free. Even for how brutal it might be. I learned to swing from the trees. They taught me how to laugh when things were funny. And he said, what should I do to adjust to this strange reality in which I'm told to trust? I thought you all thought you're just dust. Then why are you so scared that you might instantly combust with no love? He took a tumble, then he tripped and woke up lying in the weeds. What kind of garden is this? He wore a smile as he seized, like the leather strap that's now holding down his knees. She asked, is there anything you need? He blinked twice, though he still could not see. Kinda funny, it sorta looked like he was watching TV. She told them to leave them at the door. Her shift was over, and besides, there wasn't anything he asked for. What should I do? Should I just do this strange reality in which I'm told to trust? I just thought I'm just dust. Then why am I so scared that I might instantly? What should I do? Do I just truly strike reality? Which I'm so trust. I thought we all fine with just us. Why are we so scared that we might instantly combust with no love? Glad we got that one on tape.
You guys are killing it. I'm going to swap over to our dual screen here. I think that wasn't that 3?
Yeah.
I think that was. Yeah, you can look over here. This is what it looks like on the stream as we're live.
I've been looking at that all
Whoa!
night.
Look at that little cloud guy over there with the tip jar doing its
It's
thing.
raining.
We got not TJ Rowe tipped $4.
Oh, TJ.
And you're going to instantly know who this is after I read this question. Ask whatever TJ's question was about costumes, which I already did. And also ask them their top 3 dream costume sets. Also tell Tony I am proud of him and call him my son.
I'm proud of you, Tony. You're someone's son.
Thank God.
It's only a matter of time till the drag show comes out. It's coming.
It's someday.
So, top 3 dream costume sets for you guys.
Oh man. Well, I think definitely the set of Jurassic Park. That's one of them. Yes. Sesame Street. That's one of them for sure.
Yes.
And what? Oh, inflatables.
Nice.
Like we can't just go like inflatable like sumo wrestlers though. We got to be like something wild. What about the inflatable? Yeah. I was all. Man, there were just too many dream costumes.
Too many
there's the
dream
inflatable
costumes.
T-Rex. I was also gonna say the Fruit of the Loom characters.
I'm thinking if we were 2 separate horses and we had to play like that.
No.
should all dress up as like mainstream fast food, like Colonel Sanders.
Oh my
Yes.
Wendy.
Brian has just suggested they dress up as mainstream fast food characters. So we have Ronald McDonald, we have the Colonel,
We got the King.
we
Runs
got
the
the
Rex,
King.
dude. That's niche.
Wendy.
Did you guys know that that Burger King actually released a video game called Sneak King?
No
And
way.
it might be
I had all 3 of those games.
it might
when
be
they
the
came out.
funniest video game I have ever seen and played in my whole life.
That sounds.
And also the creepiest. Little
seen the
Burger King
BK
man walking
racing?
around creeping at people's backyards.
What?
Are you serious?
I would highly recommend it.
Everyone turn that shit in. No one kept a copy of that.
I got
Well, they're
mine.
missing out. Yeah. Riley's got a copy.
Somewhere. That's house.
Riley, if it comes to the point where we're stuck in our houses and nothing to do, I want to stream with you while you play that game. So you just
We'll do
you
speed
reach out
runs.
to me.
Yeah.
Speed.
Dude, I want to see a speed run of that.
Yes.
I did Sneak King in 10 minutes flat.
Jackie, who was it that these shots are from? All right. From afar. I love kind of this community that we're building here and the support that we get from all of you. Whether it's chatting on the interwebs, through YouTube, through Facebook, through sharing streams, through buying us shots, through tipping at Tip BCN, or buying coffee, or all sorts of different things. Brian Days. 6 feet, everybody. 6 feet. Practice social distancing at home with your friends and family. Charlie, this is for you. We have a distance shots with Connor moment here. I would like to give a shout out. and Zoe. Yes, Zoe and Connor, but specifically Zoe. You said Zoe first. I would like to give a shout out to Swaul Pope, Zoe, the local music scene, and everything that we are all trying to do together right now to bring a little normalcy to our life and continue to bring entertainment to people's homes, even if all the bars are closed around town. Thank you all for being a part of this. Let's take this shot. Thank you.
Everybody!
Beautiful. My insides are now sanitary.
Perfect. I want 'em.
Before we move on into set number 3, since I'm feeling a little emotional, I wanted to briefly take a moment to shout out the people who you're supporting right now when you leave a tip at tipbcn.com. For one, you're supporting Jackie Storm and the Storm Cellar. The Storm Cellar, if you have never been, it's in Arapahoe Village underneath. It's a sweet little basement bar. Jackie works her tail off to create an atmosphere, an environment, a safe space. There she is behind the bar. She's on camera right now, but she doesn't know it. Now she does. She works her tail off to create this space where creatives of all types, whether it's comedians, musicians, artists, whoever, can come and entertain the masses in whatever way possible. So definitely, when you support tipbcn.com, you're supporting the Storm Cellar, you're supporting Jackie Storm, but you're also supporting BCN and the entire team that makes this all possible. We've got Chris Steffen right now, who's in this door that is behind me, right next to those cogwheels. There he is, peeking his head out. Oh, no, that's Brian, who is also a crucial role, but he is number 3 on the list. I haven't gotten to him yet. I'm reading off a script here, Brian. You're really throwing things off. Chris Steffen handles all of the audio engineering during the BCN live streams. He also takes these audio recordings and he remasters them, and he gets them ready for the videos at the releases. Speaking of the final releases, Charlie Morris, he runs all the cameras during the stream. He takes all the video that we capture. He makes the clips. He puts it on YouTube. He does all the video editing. He blends in that beautiful remixed and remastered session from Chris. And then we got Brian Days, who is right behind me right now, 6 feet, ladies and gentlemen, might I add. Brian is a crucial element to our team. He arrives every Wednesday night, helps us get the mic set up, helps me co-host the show every single week. He does all of the back-end data entry, and let me tell you, that is the least fun part about what it is that we do. So I am so thankful to every single one of these guys who are making what it is that we do possible every single week and providing this platform and this community for local musicians. And so when you're leaving a tip at tipbcn.com, you're supporting all of us, you're supporting the platform, you're supporting local music. We greatly, greatly appreciate it. I know times are tough, but I wouldn't be asking for money if times weren't also tough for us. So and that's just the hard truth. If we're going to continue to do what we're doing, continue to improve quality for our streams and grow our platform as BCN for the local music scene, we're going to need your support. tipbcn.com, patreon.com/Basement Creators Network. Guys, I think you guys have a encore, yes. Correct? I have a few other questions before we get there, because I always like to ask one question is, would you guys consider yourself more of do you prefer to play live or do you prefer to be in the studio? And if so, whichever answer, why?
That's a unanswerable question. It's not one or the other. We love playing live. We've been in the studio once all together. I love playing live. I honestly, it's kind of a twist between both answers. I love playing in front of audience, but I just like playing music with my friends and for my friends, because everyone I meet is my friend. And I like practices a lot too. A lot of fun.
I've never asked, are you a practice band, a live band, or a studio band? That is definitely another portion.
Yeah, there's a lot of dimensions to it. But I mean, I think ultimately we just get a lot out of whatever we're doing at any given moment. And we just have fun with everything, I guess.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
That's great. I mean, that's what playing music with your friends is all about, ultimately. Having a good time. Brian is texting me right now, and there's so many screens that I'm looking at, and so many people texting and chatting. I'm trying to keep my head straight. I do a decent job, but I get lost in the weeds every once in a while.
Like 180, 100, like 360 degrees a little bit ago.
My head?
Yeah. I did one of those.
I'm so lost I didn't even realize that happened, and that would at least break my neck, if not
rotation.
more. He said, don't forget to mention the tip total. Right now, we are about at $150 in tips, if I use my calculator correctly.
Thank you, guys.
So we really appreciate that. Let's see if we can get that up to $200. That would be incredible. I know that we can do that as a community, as a group of people who really appreciate live stream music. That's what we're all about. And also, I wanted to make a note. Jackie Storm left a tip randomly when we weren't even live last night. So the tip lines are technically always open. PayPal.me/tipbcn, tipbcn.com, Patreon, all of those things are always open. So if you're sitting there and you wake up in the morning, you're making some of those sweet potato pancakes that you can find on that Instagram account for Swaul Pope, and you're drinking yourself some of that BCN blend coffee, sitting in your kitchen, you're like, you know what? Gosh, I want to become a patron. I want to tip BCN right now. You can do that because the lines are always open, and we will always appreciate your support. And we're gonna give you a shout out on whatever stream follows that. Whether we're streaming a band or whether I'm streaming in my basement or whatever. We're gonna give you a shout out, and we really appreciate that. Carrie Colts also just mentioned that she upped her Patreon level, and I really appreciate that. She was at the $3 a month level, and she moved herself up to the $20 a month level. That is incredible. I wouldn't sit here right now and almost beg you all for cash at this point in time if we really didn't need it, especially at this moment. I can't even tell you how bombarded we're getting right now with all these bands who are reaching out to us to try to figure out, how do we live stream? Can you do more shows? Can you do this and that? The answer is no, currently, just because we're already stretched so thin. But if we could have more equipment, more people helping us out, the sky is the limit. And you help us raise that bar. Community, that's you watching right now on the interwebs. So let's, guys, do you have anything else to say before we launch into this encore? And I appreciate you all being here. I appreciate you all being sanitary, being showered, taking care of your hygiene. This has been a really fun stream. I love your guys' sound.
Thank you.
So let's move into this encore. Thank you all for tuning in. Swaul Pope.
Thank you. Everyone, again, thank you once more to BCN, the Storm Cellar, and all of you for just being here and listening. It's all we can do right now. So, yeah. This next one is about getting a little bit too much of a melatonin. Is that right?
Vitamin D.
Vitamin D. That's right. Getting a bit too much vitamin D. Y'all know about that.
I found a color you might like. Prisms all passing through the light. Spectrums unseen by any eye. Open up your cones and your eyes. Infrared, you big high shot. We just get so sunburned, chasing after summer's heated rays. And I'm going under. I can see the sunset through the waves. I am a spaceship in the stars. Catching all the astronauts on Mars. Set course to a higher velocity. No kids with no philosophy. Cause we just get so sunburned, chasing after summer's heated rays. Friend, I'm going under. I can see the sunset through the
Guys, it's been a serious pleasure having you on the show today. We were.
Seriously, pleasure you. Sorry, it's getting too
I love
much.
it. I love it. We're on YouTube. We're on the internet. It's okay.
Giving us that vitamin D.
All right, Brian, that's too much. This has been an awesome time. Thank you all for tuning in. We've just kind of hovered around that 50, and I know people are coming and going. And also, I'm not quite sure like if I'm able to see who's watching from streams that are are shared. So I know people can like tune in on those. So that number could be significantly higher. I just don't see that. So thank you all for tuning in. Thank you to Swaul Pope for joining us. We are going to continue to do our live streamed concerts every Wednesday night at the Storm Cellar at 8 p.m. They are going to be closed to the public. We're going to be following all the precautions that we have set. We made that announcement on our Facebook page. If you have not already and you're watching, and I know you are, head over to youtube.com/Basement Creators Network. Subscribe, follow us. We're going to be doing everything that we possibly can to keep you engaged, to keep the music community engaged, and to keep reaching out to as many fans and fellow musicians as possible. Right now, that is kind of our main goal. And we would love the support we have from the community. We literally cannot do what we do without you. This is great. So, tip lines are always open if you want to donate to what we're doing. tipbcn.com. Become a patron. Patreon.com/Basement Creators Network. Buy coffee, BCN blend, coffeeroasterlnk.com/coffee/BCN. There's a lot of ways you can support us. We greatly appreciate it, especially at this time. And if you can't support us financially, we totally get it. I'm not saying that's required. We just ask you to share the streams, tell your friends, tell your family, let them know that tell your dog, let them know that there is something that we can do on a Wednesday night, even if we're all cooped up in our houses and there's nowhere for us to go. We're going to be bringing you the most sanitary live stream concerts that are possible. And that is what we aim to do during this time. Do you guys have anything else that you would like to mention to the crowd who are watching currently before we log off?
Wash your hands. I love you.
Wash your hands, and I love you. I think all of that is the perfect way to sign off tonight. I'm going to switch over to the stream ended, and I'm going to let you know right now I did not update next week's band. I'm going to do that immediately, live. We'll see you next week.
How's he summer? It's fun,
I won't break lest they cut the vein, 'cause I'm a stubborn-minded defender, and they gon' pray, oh, pray you fade away. But I know that God's got a plan for this sinner. Alright, don't give them anything, don't never give them anything, baby. I'm the chosen contender. Well, don't give them anything, don't never give them anything, baby. Call the chiefs and the warriors, yeah. Mount up, let's go to war with these pretenders. La 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 la. Yeah, I've been lonely, working, trying to bring my soul back home, 'cause these cowboys' burdens only tend to know my crown. And see, there's gonna be doubters always trying to bring you down. Well, they don't know. They don't know I'm the chosen contender. La 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 la. Hey.
See, I'm on cool vibes and stepping over the haters. Wait, suit tailored, swag level 1 skater. In action on the street, crying A to the naysayer. I'm my Bill Bellamy, I taught all of you players. Wait, they can't pay me enough to be fake though. See, I ain't got a price, I ain't worried about the rate, bro. I had a 32, I ain't rapping about no Dracos. I gotta keep it trill, I ain't looking for fake pathos. Wait, I see the enemy peeping, they double agents. Hey, they're stuck on praising the promise to making payment. Wait, but the problem ain't the payment, they hating on how you make it. When you already made it, they realize all the fake shit. Wait, see, hey, look, see, they appropriate the culture too. See, I ain't mad, I reinvent it, then they poach it too. My brain don't stop working, and even more, I'm coaching too. So you choose more peace, that's the
I've been lonely, working, trying to bring my soul back home, 'cause these cowboys' burdens only tend to know my crown. And see, there's gonna be doubters always trying to bring you down. Well, they don't know. They don't know I'm the chosen contender. La 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 la. La 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 la. Well, I met you by the pool at the club. I said I would quit this job if you wandered on above with me. You kissed me without knowing my name. From here on